Alice in Wonderland. There you go.
To the line, Stephen.
Well, it was brilliant. It's the first Liverpool goalkeeper to score in a competitive game in their entire history. And that is a moment to do it, isn't it, Leon?
Well, when it's needed the most important goals are the ones that come at the most crucial moments. And as I said before the game, we were saying Liverpool could end up finishing the season positively. It's been a frustrating campaign, not the way it was going to go, but in a position to finish in the Champions League. So that looked like it was slipping away.
It did.
4 or 5 minutes ago. And then for the goalkeeper to come up, score that goal, and it'd be such a crucial one. First goalkeeper to score. Great stat. What a finish.
What a finish. What a moment. Well, let's take a breather and let's bring you up to date with what's been going on this match week. Well, the tone was set at St James's Park for this match week. It was a 7-goal thriller between Newcastle and Manchester City. Then the theme continued. Leeds firing 4 past Burnley at Turf Moor. Southampton firing 3 past Fulham in that second match. And then it was points shared between Brighton and West Ham. A massive blow for West Ham's top 4 hopes, that was. And then today we saw another 5-goal thriller between Palace and Aston Villa. Eze with the winner. Højbjerg and Kane inspired Tottenham to beat Wolves 2-0. We've just seen Alisson's, well, Alice in Wonderland, I'm going to say it again. What a great goal it was for him. And they beat West Brom 2-1. We've got Everton against Sheffield United coming your way next. Well, let's have a look at the bottom half of the table, of course, for West Brom. They are relegated. The rebuild continues for next season. It again. What a great goal it was for him. And they beat West Brom 2-1. We've got Everton against Sheffield United coming your way next. Well, let's have a look at the bottom half of the table, of course, for West Brom. They are relegated. The rebuild continues for next season. They played pretty well. I don't think they expected that goal to go in. But as I said, just 2 games left in the Premier League for them to the top of the table, and the race for top 4 really is on. It was in their hands, it was out of their hands, and now it's still very much in their hands. So they're 1 point off of Chelsea with 2 games to play.
It's the most extraordinary moment. Give us an insight into your emotions right now.
I'm too emotional these last months for everything that happened with me, with my family. But football is my life. I play since I remember as a human being with my father. I hope he was here to see it, but I'm sure that he's seeing with the God on his side and celebrating. It's for my family, for the boys. What a fight. Sometimes we are fighting, and things just are not happening. As this afternoon here, and just scoring this goal, I'm really happy to help them, because they fight a lot. We fight a lot together, and we have a strong goal to achieve the Champions League, because we won it once, and you know that everything starts with a qualification. So I can't be more happy than I am now.
So time's up. 94 minutes have gone. The ball goes out for a corner. Can you just tell us what happens? Who decides that you go up?
Yeah, I tried to look at the bench, but nobody called me. And then Johnny Archenberg called me with conviction. And then I just was the perfect time. The cross was brilliant again. I just tried to put my head in the ball, and I think was one of the best goals I saw.
The only goal you've ever scored?
Yeah, it's the best I have scored. Yeah, I'm really happy. I don't have too many words. I just have to say thank you for the players, because they fight a lot. We fight. I fight a lot as well. We train. We are really exhausted from this season, because a lot of pressure, a lot of everything happened. Was missing the goalie goal, and I'm happy that it happened tonight for a win.
I have to say, it's a great header. Do you practice your heading?
Sometimes in the training, like we are in the crosses, and you are just waiting for your time. If you are there, the ball comes to you, and then you try to do something, but just to have fun. I don't train it to do that on the game. This happened, but I have at least a sense to how head a ball, because I do that a lot in the games to help defensively. You can't explain those kind of things. And this is football, you know.
Jamie, are you joining this interview? What are you thinking as the ball is coming over? It must be a split second where you think, this is coming on my head.
Yeah, I saw it coming. Just try to run in the good place, to be in a good position, to try to help my players, to bring a defender, but nobody, I think, follows me, and I was lucky and blessed to score. Those kind of things you can't explain. You can't explain a lot of things in life. For me, the only reason for those kind of things is God, and he put his hand on my head today, and yeah, I'm feeling really blessed.
Wow, what a quote. And I think that of this sport so much. It evokes so many emotions. And you could see Alisson was even more emotional because he was thinking of his dad, who he lost earlier on in the year. But you could just see how much it meant to him, Leon.
And how good is that to see? You know, the emotion back in the game. And you're right, he's had a tough year. The death of his father. He's only just had a newborn baby. He hasn't been in the best of forms. He's, you know, been criticised for his passing out from the back and things, and criticism he's not really experienced as a Liverpool goalkeeper. But when Liverpool needed somebody to step up and score that crucial goal, of all people, he was the man who stood up. He was the man who headed the ball into the back of the goal. It was a wonderful moment for the game.
Because goalkeepers never score headers, do they, Mo?
Not at all, sorry. I just can't stop looking at these pictures. Amazing, absolutely amazing. No, they don't. Two things I said in the lead up to this corner. I said, oh no, get an in-swinger going, and then they swapped, and then Trent took it. And then the other thing, that is a memory that will live with all of those, but I don't care whether they win another Champions League, another Premier League. That moment is special. And you see all the bench, the staff all running past Jurgen Klopp. Look at them all in the background. The guy with the clipboard is the goalkeeper coach, John Achterberg. He's probably happier than anyone. But what a fabulous moment for football.
I can only imagine what that dressing room is like right now.
Well, it'll be full of... I mean, you saw the way they celebrate. You saw the emotion on the face. That would have been the case if any of the players would have scored the goal. But it just seemed to have been intensified by the fact it was the goalkeeper. A player who seems to be a huge character in the dressing room. Is a big, important player for Liverpool. Doesn't always get the credit at the top end of the field that your Mo Salah and your Sadio Mane and your Firmino get. But, boy, did he show a quality finish that they would have been proud of.
And I think it highlighted or heightened the excitement even more because it was so frustrating in the lead up to that. Watching the last 10, 15 minutes, pulling your hair out, and then all of a sudden all those frustrations come out in a bundle of joy for Liverpool fans. There's going to be a lot of people disappointed with that goal as well, because that really does ruffle the feathers of a few teams up the top.